Alright, trying to make a recording for the bitch blog. Alright, so for this one, I decided I wanted to go over, let me unclick that, the Belleza Body that just got updated and has come out, and it is, you know, I had forgotten part of the reason why I liked some of my Belleza stuff, and for a long time I got frustrated with some of the glitches that were happening, so that's part of the reason why I moved on to other bodies, and that, and you know, trying to design my own clothing and everything. It was helpful to have the actual body to test the stuff on, and not just like a hope and prayer or work on a model or, you know, something like that. Sometimes it's actually helpful to have the body there when you're trying to do clothing stuff and tattoos and other things. And so I went ahead and most people know, if they've been watching these, that I ended up getting other bodies. The Slink Hourglass and the Maitreya. Well, Belleza just updated their stuff. I'm loving it so far. I'm actually wearing the Freya on a regular basis the last few days. And I'm loving it, except today, because I was in a particular mood, I had a bit of a frustration putting clothes on her because certain things that I wanted to wear wasn't fitting Freya. Because a lot of designers just, some of the ones I like, they're still not all making things for it. So and then a bunch of the other ones that I like, they're all making things for Maitreya, which was part of the reasons why I got that one. Because so many, I was just liking what they were putting out, and they were making it specifically for that body. So I was like, fine, I'll break down and get it. But I did originally, Belleza was the original one that I got, and, you know, with it, when I bought it, it came with 3 bodies, and I just loved it. I loved the different deals. I usually wore Venus a lot. Lately, I'm now wearing Freya more. I think it just partially has to do with sort of some changes I've been making with myself and everything, to where I've actually wanted my avatar to have some more curves now. It's kind of like a mindset thing. She used to be skinny as a rail. Now, now I actually want her to be a little curvier. So I've even been trying to make my Venus one that way, and my others. And so right now, as much as I'm having a few problems here and there with the fitting of certain clothes with Freya, I'm actually loving it. But I'm going to show something. Now, they did change the HUDs, and that's been one of their major updates, is they completely went through and changed the HUD. But, like I was noticing earlier when I was trying to do certain things, now this is the one, if you get the update, or if you buy them separately now, each one comes with, you know, their own pack, a whole bunch of lingerie, which is different. They come with a pair of shoes. They come with a light version that is sort of to where you can put like the hands and the feet and other things from Slink and such on it. Or S-Link, whatever people want to call it. And so each one comes with its own HUD. But you can use them interchangeably. I can use the one that comes with the Venus for the Freya. But one of the glitches I've been noticing that they're probably going to get told a lot on is that the HUD is glitching. And as you can see here around the boobs, I can only unclick 2 things, and then the rest is invisible, and I can't mess with any of it. None of it's working. I've tried to do a few things, but this is what they're capable of doing now, is you can turn them around so you can better click the stuff. These save slots, it has skin tones, shiny, not shiny. Oh, I still have the shine on. Or Okay, whatever. Skin saves. Mostly, there's been a lot of changes with it. I wanted to, let me see. These are all my saves. Where's my old HUD? Okay. I wanted to do a side-by-side comparison on the HUDs. If I can, because they have made a ton of changes. This is how it used to look with like the nails and the fingernail stuff and the nail length and the foot and all this. A lot of this stuff is all still in there. It's all there. It's just changed. Like this one is under nails, and this is both the fingernails and the toenails. And you click through it like this, and then you have save stuff. The alpha, as you can see, they changed it quite a bit, but there is that glitch that it's having. Save slots got changed. The neck options are in another section now. Reset all is there. Let me see. I've been messing around with this the last few days, trying to get used to it. And as you can see, here's the other deal for the hands and the feet. And the boobs. The boobs get moved to here. So that it's all together in a deal. And they have like slink fit right here. The neck sheath is on this section. And this is how they show you the hands in order to be able to. They kind of did it before, but they had this left and right thing here. Now they have it like this. Okay, then you can choose flat, medium, high, and that one. Mine's usually just on high. Then they have layers, which is like this layer deal, but instead of showing like blend and mask like this was, it shows like a little blender now or a little mask, which I just thought was, you know, absolutely cute. The clear all. This is actually a shading deal where you can click it and it helps shade it. I haven't really put that to use yet. I was trying to mess around with it, but I never really got anywhere with it. Okay, let me see. I'm going to clear layers on that one because I was messing with stuff earlier. Okay, alpha, skins, and you see this used to be on there, but they changed a lot of that. Now they also have articles, which, as shown here, you can save your tattoos and then apply them later as you want. And now I have that. So that is a nice little feature. Get rid of that. Okay. And then they have an outfits layer, which you can basically do the same thing with. And then info. So that's pretty much the new HUD, and I found out I pretty much like it. It usually shows up on this side over on the left, but I move it over to the right usually because I just like it there better. Let me see there, and like I was saying, then the ISIS, and I know I made a reference once before about how the layer on the chest on the Venus, pretty much all of them, were messing up and looking all weird and pixelated. They fixed that. And that's been a major fix, is that this stuff isn't messing up on the different layers anymore the way it was. I've been incredibly thankful for that. That was the main reason why I quit wearing my Belleza before, was I got tired of that glitch. I mean, it was seriously messing with my OCD. I mean, on a huge level. I'm ignoring my skin popping through there right now because otherwise it would be messing with me too. But I'm trying to do this, and I just don't feel like messing with all that right now. So I'm ignoring it as best I can. But, like I noticed earlier, sometimes the HUD works, sometimes it messes up. Right now, it's working really well. As you could see earlier, the one I have for my Venus one was messing up. But earlier, I got this one to actually work right. If I can turn it around, this one was still working right. That came with my Freya one. So I was able to, you know, actually work with everything and take away certain things, add certain things. So I was extremely thankful for that. Let me see. What does this one have? Okay, I haven't put outfits in it yet. I actually need to save this on this one. Okay. Have this one switched pointy right. There we go. Black, black. But all of them, this is where it usually pops up, is in the corner over here. And then depending on what, you know, you're doing. But because I usually keep my chat box over here, I like to move it, because otherwise every time I want to mess with it, I have to move my chat box, and that just gets tiring. To where I'm like, no, I don't want to do that anymore. I have liked what they did. It's moving great. It's doing well. For this deal, I went ahead and mostly I wore blueberry clothing, blueberries and stuff while I was doing this. Just because it's easier for me that way. I know her stuff, you know, works. So she generally has all the different sizes, and she has the correct ones to where for the most part you don't have to use the alphas very much. The shirt I was wearing before, you might have, but you know, it's minimal. This is the Isis one, and I actually don't change. Usually I go about changing my shape per each body I wore, but with this particular set, I actually didn't. I started saying my shape when I was messing with my Venus one, and then I just started switching to the others, and I found I actually liked not changing my shape for each one. That I was actually just liking my shape as it was when each body would come up, and so I was like, okay, that works for me. The less I have to change it, the better. And this is one of the ones where I was wearing something else, so part of its body's still missing things. But as you can see, the last time I made a video and I was wearing this tattoo with it, this tattoo kept messing up, looking glitchy as freaking hell, and now I can actually wear it again. And I will be putting, you know, different stuff of some of what I'm wearing in this stuff, like the hair where I got the tattoo and the other tattoo and all that mess. But I am actually really loving these bodies. I'm extremely glad that Venus went about, you know, changing everything that they did. Where is the blasted HUD? Oh, there it is. And let me see. Give me my arms back. Okay, just there we go. So yeah, let me see this one. But that HUD messing up on me already is for me a major thing, because But I notice now you can buy these separate if you want. And let me see. Okay, this one's not messing up yet. That now, especially at the Mesh Body Addicts Fair that's going on, you can buy each one of these separate. You don't have to buy them in the big pack. There are places, you know, you can do the Omega thing. They have the Omega applier kiosk thing there too. And you can, you know, then work with anybody who has Omega appliers, and quite a few do. So, you know, it's a good thing. I've had all different kinds of things work with these bodies. My logo head actually goes well with it. Transfers well. I've had a little bit of issues with the neck sheath. I think that's just me not doing the settings right with it. I have to get used to that. But it works well too. So I will put everything that I can remember to put into my little blog thing. And that's pretty much my review on the Belleza Body update. I think they did really good. I've heard other people say before, like, oh, you can tell when somebody uses this body because it's this, and people don't know how to work their shape. Found out if you take your time and you just make small tweaks to small different things, you can pretty much make even the bodies that are meant to not be so curvy actually look curvy. And so, you know, because this one's the Venus, and right now I pretty much have it set where it looks almost just as curvy as the other two, when it's originally not exactly designed to be. It is designed to be a little slimmer, so it's not quite as curvy, but you know, it's nice. So that's it. I'm actually loving what, you know, they've done with it. I'm glad that I originally bought it back when I did, and that was my first, you know, mesh body buy, because I automatically got all 3 bodies with the update. I didn't have to buy again. To all of us who had bought it previously, she automatically set the update out. I'm guessing I think, yeah, there's so many different creators. Okay, yeah. So they sent it out, and I was surprised to get it because I thought entirely that we'd probably have to pay something or something like that. And nope. So, or I thought that they'd probably only send one of the bodies out and go like, well, if you want the others, you have to pay. When that wasn't the case, I got all 3 because I bought all 3 before. And so I'm very happy with what I got. I've been wearing the Freya a lot lately. I'm loving it and all the changes that have been made. I'm actually loving the way the HUD is, as long as it works, you know, fairly good most of the time and doesn't do that glitch around the boobs. So as long as that doesn't happen, then, you know, it's great. So I want, if Belleza ever does see this, I want them to know that that is a glitch that's happening. I'm probably going to have to send them a note card lately. There's probably been a few people that sent them stuff. But, you know, it's always good to let them know when you find little glitches like that have happened. So, alrighty. So, as far as that, like I said, I'm loving it. So, alright. That's it for the bitch blog. Not a lot of bitching this time around, thankfully. And until next time, bye-bye.